Good afternoon, beautiful people. I hope you all are doing well. I hope that you all are just feeling blessed and happy to be alive and feeling that you have purpose and that you are just enough, just being who you are. And so today, I just want to talk to us about keeping the good fight. I legit didn't have anything to talk about today, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't filmed this video yet. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? What am I gonna say? And legit, the song that was playing before I pressed play was "It Ain't Over" by Morette Brown Clark. It ain't over. And the words of the song says it's not over until God says it's over. It ain't over until the victory is won. So keep striving until the victory is won. And I just think that those are such beautiful and encouraging words, and they are so true. There have been many times in my life where I have given up in the middle of the trial. There have been many times in my life where I was right on the edge of the breakthrough, and then that's when I decided to quit. There have been times in my life where if I just held on for one more moment, then I would have seen the hand of God in my life. And I remember this one particular situation that I was going through, and it was starting to become so very overbearing. I'm not gonna cry talking about it, but it started to become so very overbearing, and I wanted to give up, and I did give up because it was something that I was praying to God for daily. It was something that I was praying to God for, and I was having faith in God for on a daily basis. And in the midst of it, I was not able to see what God was doing. He was working behind the scenes, but what he was doing and what I was seeing, my reality and his hand moving over the situation, I could not see it. And because I could not see it, I gave up. Granted, I still got the thing that I prayed for, but I was so disappointed in myself that I gave up in the middle of it, that I was just I just felt so disappointed in myself as a child of God, not fully believing in him to, be who he says he is, which is a good father, which is a good shepherd, which is a God who keeps his promises to his children. And that's the thing, what I was believing and praying for and having faith for was a promise that he spoke to me specifically. And sometimes God will he will tell us the thing that's going to happen, but he's not going to let us know the journey to get to that place. And I just did not anticipate that the journey to getting to the promise would be so difficult. And I gave up in the middle of it. Granted, he still brought me the promise, but I was so disappointed in myself that I couldn't even accept. When the fruition of the promise came about, when he gave me the thing that I was praying so fervently for, I couldn't even accept it, because I was just I'm so disappointed in myself as a child of God, that I did not believe you, that I did not stand firm on your promises, that I gave up when it got hard, when you said that you will keep me, when you said that your word will not return to you void, when you said, I did not fully trust your words. And it really does hurt my heart to disappoint God. And I know that as a human being, as a sinful creature born shaped in iniquity, that's kind of somewhat inevitable sometimes, but I just the way in which he spoke that promise to me, I should have kept the faith. The clear vision that he gave to me, I should have kept the faith. And so I know there are some people out there right now who have received a clear vision from God. Some people out there who've seen the thing in their dream, and in reality the thing is coming to pass like you saw it in the dream. But what you didn't anticipate is, the attacks of the enemy and how strong they would hit you. What you didn't anticipate is, that, your relationships would get tested in the midst of it. What you didn't anticipate is that, you would feel such immense feelings of doubt, though like this is a promise from God. What you didn't anticipate is the adversity that would come about on the journey to the promise. And I definitely understand wanting to give up. I definitely understand wanting to give in and throw in the towel and wanting to just say, I'm so done with this. But keep going. It's not over until the victory is won. Know that God has an expected end for you. Know that the promise, everything that he has spoken over your life, will come to pass. So keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Do not give up right now. You don't know how close you are. You don't know how close you are. You're so close. You're so close. You're right there. If you just hold on one more day, you're right there. If you stay disciplined one more day, you're right there. If you stay committed one more day, and ask him for the strength if you're weak. He is strength in our time of weakness. Ask him. His yoke is easy and his burden is light. Ask him to take hold of your burdens, and so I just want to encourage you all with that today. Do not give up. Do not give in. You're almost there. You're almost there. You don't want to receive the thing and have it not even feel like a blessing anymore, because you're just so disappointed in the way you handled yourself in the midst of the trial. So believe that God is faithful. Trust whatever the situation is saying. Know that the situation is a lie and only the words of God are truth. Okay, so repeat his words back to you. Encourage yourself in song. Stay faithful in prayer. But believe and trust the words of God until you see the fulfillment of the thing he promised. Do not give up. Do not give up. Remember, I love you all, but God loves you so much more. Our faithful, covenant-keeping God loves you so much more.